Hey, good evening, all. This is Annie D. Well, I like to think on my purple sofa. As far as I'm concerned, it's all in the mind. If I think I am on my purple sofa, well, you know what? I am, as far as I'm concerned. But of course, I will be joined virtually by, this lovely woman, sportswoman, model, actress, you name it, Satarupa Pyne. Let me tell you what a delectable package she is. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Oh, look, lots of people already on. Neha, good to see that you're on. Now, guys and girls, do not get jealous. Yeah. All you got to do is take notes from my date tonight with this lovely lady. And I'm telling you, women now have sussed guys out. Okay, so you need to up your game. So I guess you need to watch and learn, right? So this is what I'm saying. Anyhow, glasses on because I've got, Neha, thank you. Nice in pink. Why, thank you, Neha. Very nice. Right, glasses on because now it's time to get serious. So let's see if my date is here. Oh dear. So look, yeah, I hope she's on there. So she could be getting ready. That's what she could be doing. You know what? And it's all worth it. There you go. Let me just got this one. My hands, you know what? I'm really, I'm sure I have. So there you go. I'm waiting for my date. It is speed night. Speed date on my Friday night. I am out on the tiles once again. And Sotarupa, it is Sotarupa. How lovely. How are you?
God, how are you?
Absolutely fine. You are looking fly, as they would say.
Because you said it's a date with you, so I thought I should dress up a bit.
Oh God, I'm taken aback. So if I don't say anything, if I go silent, it's because I'm overwhelmed.
Oh no, you're the best of. It's so lovely to be here with you.
Oh, oh, pleasure is all mine. And I'm telling you, by the way, this is the first time I've been on a date with a woman. I just realized this. I'm going to tell you, oh, look, Honey Bunny has come in. So I'm not sure. I love that name. And my mum will be so happy today. She
Oh,
spent her life telling me to hang around with girls and not to hang around with, guys. So, mum, this is for you. Little does she know.
I'm not sure how Auntie is feeling about your first date. Please let me know because I'm here with you today. Because I was really the fact that you mentioned it's a date with you, and
Yeah.
I went for a nap, and then I quickly woke up and to get ready for a quick
Oh.
chat.
Oh, lovely, lovely. I like to know that you're all prepared. See, this is how I like my dates, all rearing to go. This is how it should be. So, notes, people. So, tell me, listen, now, are you from Calcutta? Have I been reading this right?
Yes, I am from Calcutta.
Oh my God, I feel that we're just made for each other because my dad's from Calcutta. Can you
Oh,
imagine my dad and his family? And I'm telling you, my memories are of being on that minibus. So now my age is showing. You know that these minibuses that they used to have. And I remember the radio blasting off because that time you didn't have, no, not many people had cars. So, people like us, commoners, we used to get on the bus.
right.
And I remember this song. Now, do you speak Bengali?
Sorry?
Do you speak Bengali or do you
Like,
understand Bengali? You
yes.
do. So listen, does this make sense? It's from a childhood memory. Bishti pure,
Oh,
tapur tupur, ame jabe takur tukur. Is that correct?
so sweet. Oh my God, you made it sound like a fucking, I'm sorry. I mean, it's just a lyrical song. It felt so good from your mouth. It's like Brishti Pare Tapur Tupur.
Tapur tupur. Okay.
It's very beautiful from your mouth. It's just like so.
Oh my God, it's a lasting childhood memory because I used to go to Calcutta every
Okay.
year for 6 weeks, and it was lovely.
I have a lot of attachment with Calcutta. I love Calcutta a lot. In fact, I was supposed to go for a shoot, but somehow it's because the situation is such in Bombay and Calcutta,
Yeah.
and the people who are staying in Bombay are not really welcomed anywhere at the moment. It's
That's
taken
a riot.
or a US or somewhere where it's been considered as a red zone, and people doesn't want even if I belong there, but then
Yeah.
nobody wants back for a shoot.
Oh, come to
And
me. Come to Gurgaon.
so that's the reason why I'm here to date or a date with you. I have to figure out what's going on.
Oh my God. Do you know also, I've realized, and Calcutta reminds me of the Ambassador. I have realized the Ambassador car is
Yeah,
probably the car that will go down in Indian history as the only saloon that can
yeah,
fit in 12 people. I
absolutely.
don't,
My father, my father owned an ambassador car first. Our first car was an ambassador car, and I still remember it was white. And I would go to school on ambassador. You know,
this is it. I love this. So these are my memories. Can you see? It's all coming back. I'm loving it, honestly.
stayed there. You stayed in Calcutta.
No, I used to visit. So my parents' family were there. And then so I used to just go every summer after school. So for 6 weeks, we used to go to Calcutta without fail, for at least 10 years on the trot. So there you go. There is a connection. There is
Oh,
some connection.
and I'm looking forward to connections happening with you.
Yeah, so listen. Now, you weren't always an actress. You were actually a sportswoman, weren't you?
Yes.
Oh, and a very successful and a very capable one, if what I'm reading is correct. Tell me
Yeah.
about that.
I think I was a better sportsman than an actor now, I feel,
Oh,
because, yeah, if I have to judge between the two realms of, because those were both very different areas where I wanted to excel.
mm,
And sports wise, my father was a footballer.
yeah.
So he always wanted me to pursue sports. And then I started playing volleyball.
Hmm.
And it happened post that, but that was a different life, and this is a very different life.
Mm,
So,
yeah.
but I think what I achieved in sports, that's very very memorable for me, and because I
Wow.
my state, I was selected for India team, and I was about to go to Australia to play the nationals, the
Wow.
international. And those memories where my father, my mom, my sister were all in Vizag for a training camp, and and getting awarded the best player and all that. And suddenly, something striking me, and then changing the entire, phase of life to being a model and actor,
Yeah.
which is like a story, I feel.
I know. So tell me, when did that change actually come? So you're doing really well. I feel there's a Deepika Padukone moment coming here because her father being a famous
I'm,
sports person.
I'm, I'm a big fan of the because she's doing well. She's
Yeah.
everybody's target, I feel, is Deepika. Everybody who's acting at the moment would always want to be
Yeah.
where she is right now. So yeah.
Well, let me tell you, looking at you, you were a damn good start. I'm telling you, lovely, delectable. But listen, when did that change come? Why from being really good at sports, why suddenly movies? What happened?
Um, maybe uh, maybe I got little unsatisfied with sports at the end
Hmm.
when I figured out, because I'm from a family where I didn't have to struggle much,
Yeah,
uh, or I was really pampered, and the fact that I saw that it's too much of hard work after a
yeah,
certain point, and then my body was giving up, like in the
yeah,
sense, it's like it's too much of hard work and 5% of what you get. And for women's volleyball team, it's not like
yeah,
cricket. It's not like cricket to achieve a central government work, or maybe getting a job, or maybe playing for the Eastern Railways.
yeah,
Uh, playing for your India team. It is so much of hard work, and hardly you get any recognition after that. And that is what was bothering me, I feel, because
yeah.
I my schooling from better institutions. Like I studied in Auxilium Convent, and I got through my masters in English from the best university, which is Jadip University in Calcutta. So there was a pressure on studies, firstly,
Hmm.
and also I was feeling that some change can happen at this moment, because it's going to be a long process from where
Yeah,
I've reached. Like I have already achieved a lot, and then I felt ki, no, I don't want to do a central government job for sure, because
right.
it's
So
uh,
tick it off.
every tickets and all that. And
Tick it off.
yeah,
Next.
so I thought, okay, so I started getting compliments for in what happens. There's this there's a time when you slowly get into yourself, and there's a self analysis within you, where you understand that, oh my God, I can do something else
Yeah.
than what I'm doing right now. So one day in college and school, I think I was sitting with my friends, and there was this beauty contest. It was so unplanned. Trust me, there was this one big ad in
Mm-hmm.
my school. All my friends were talking about,
Yeah.
and nobody in their wildest dreams thought that I would apply for it, because I was a tomboy and there was no way I can apply for a beauty contest. But then the fact that people were like, "Listen, you are not doing this. Let the other girls."
Charming.
Bothering me, why can't I just send? Because why can't I try this? So anytime I feel there's a blockage in the way of my thought, and maybe I want to cook and somebody says, "Oh my God, you terribly you have done," so I always get into that thing like, okay, I need to do this well, because I don't
Yeah.
like the coming my way. I think the criticism, it was not criticism. It was just that nobody,
Challenge.
nobody could ever. If you go to my school friends, they still write to me on my emails like, "You are the biggest change in the history of Auxilium Convent. We've seen you playing throw ball, volleyball, all inter-school matches. There can't be any match without you. How did you do this? How did you started posing and everything?" I seriously don't know how that happened. Maybe I was not expected to do that. That's the reason why I actually got it into me, and it was a big transition. I feel like a lot of hard work has gone to
Yeah.
this.
So how long did it take from the inception of the thought to actually getting your first signed contract? So how long did that take then?
So the first day, I still remember 2008, I went for a beauty contest, a very local beauty contest in Calcutta, which is called Unish Kuri 2008 or something. And that was one of the biggest ones in Calcutta, considering Tilottama and Unish Kuri contest are the best contests.
Mm-hmm.
So if I've gone, then I've definitely got rejected. And so that is the time I think I got a knack of it. I got attracted to that entire beauty, the beauty ground, everybody looking
Yeah.
so beautiful, the hairs are made, and the hair is
Yeah.
made, and the how everybody is so groomed and posing, and I have no idea about how this happens, because nobody is there to teach me what to do
Yeah.
in platform. So I think from there, I was lucky. I went with my mom and dad to for a panel hopping in Calcutta. I got clicked by a Telegraph newspaper, just
Oh.
and that's the time my first picture came out on Telegraph newspaper from LP office, and my dad and my mom got overjoyed. Like, why did you get clicked? I was actually remember I was wearing a Dolce Gabbana a frock or something, which my mother bought for me, and I was wearing that, and I got clicked for hopping in Magic Square. I got clicked. And then,
That's your lucky t-shirt.
yes, I still have it. And then, "Mommy, this one is this is where today I've landed up here because of this one." And yeah, from ABP office, I got a call, and then they wanted me to model for a magazine there. And from there, there's no stop.
Wow.
Everything changed. My body language, my everything. I
Yeah.
think Miss India 2010, where I
Yeah.
appeared, is a platform which has actually corrected my base a lot.
Yeah. So
Uh,
so listen, when you first like your first movie was Calendar Girls. So what I'm assuming, I hope I'm right about this. I mean, but being a newbie in the industry, I'm assuming you don't have connections in the actual industry. Sonu Nigam is coming out with all this and how hard it is for new people to come into the industry. Is it true? Is it hard to actually get in and get that first movie?
Very hard. I can't be
Mm.
lying. It's really hard, because it's like it's a little bit. Maybe I was very hardworking, because I think God has seen my journey. Like, it was a
Yeah.
complete transformation, because the way you're standing on the fields in the volleyball with a complete different gait to coming to the runways, and there's so many people to criticize what you're doing, what you're wearing, and so much to take
Hmm.
in. So
Yeah.
I changed it all. But then the movie part, coming to that, it is. Uh, I think it's because of my, athlete background. I could take this challenge. That one
Yeah.
day when I called from that, I was modeling. I was
Yeah.
at that. I got this movie. I was one of the renowned models.
Mm.
Because I was in Lakme Fashion Week, and
Yeah.
I was Lakme Fashion Week. I started working for Will's Lifestyle, so I was a seasoned model that time, and my
Yeah.
body, my confidence, that was not a struggling period for me. That was a period where I could say yes to some work and say no to few, and I could
Yeah.
choose my modeling assignments, and I was the face for different brands that time.
Mm.
So that's a time when I think I got a call. And I still remember I was in Delhi shooting a campaign when I got a call from Madhu Bhandaka's office.
Yeah.
And they said that Sir wants to meet you. So generally when you get a call, it's always a casting director
Mm-hmm.
telling you to audition. Nobody says
Yeah.
that Sir wants. So that is something which is, I'm like, Madhu Bhandaka wants to meet me. I asked that guy. So he's like, yes, because your picture, he's been really talking about this few pictures which
Wow.
been this is the face might be he needs for the movie. And knowing that you have a Bengali background and your
Yeah.
name so clearly telling us that you're a Bengali, and we are searching for a Bengali girl. We would like to meet you tomorrow. I said tomorrow I'm in Delhi, and tomorrow would be so difficult for me to reach. Then this guy told me, see, I hope you know that this is Mumbai, and
I know.
if you don't land up, there will be somebody who will be more eligible, or maybe
Yeah.
everybody's so beautiful and so cutthroat in here. So I thought,
So
okay, let's not waste time because I'm going to finish my shoot by evening. So why not fly at the late night flight and just take it from there?
that's it.
And I
Yeah.
did that.
Brilliant.
And
Good for you.
yeah, and then when he met me, I was shivering because, I was a big fan of his craft because he has done movies like Fashion, and it is so much concerning our industry that I was really, really, taken aback when he was just smiling at me and just so normal. And he's like, listen, chill, you just, relax it now, but don't think so much. And we've called you for a reason. And you look like Taboo, he said on the first meeting. I still remember. I said,
Wow.
Taboo, you calling me? Because he has been working with Taboo a lot, and he's
Mm-hmm.
big, he likes Taboo a lot in his films.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's worked with Karina, obviously Kangana, all the biggest. I think, is it Sonam Kapoor? I could be wrong there, but he's
uh,
worked with all of them.
yeah,
So
Shadi Tabu, and then Heroine was with Karina, and Priyanka and Kangna has worked in fashion. In fact, Kankana Sen Sharma has worked in one film with him. Yeah. So yeah,
mm,
I was. He called me for the team has asked me to come for an audition. So that is the time
oh,
that's a tie situation. That is the day when
oh,
you need to crack it, because
yeah,
first you got 50% selected because the director is right sitting in front of you and saying that you are good. So that is
yeah,
a you should take it that nobody know in Mumbai you generally don't get to meet the director on the first day. You meet after
yeah.
you go through the casting directors and then perform really well and then get to meet the
Mm.
director. Oh, this was
So
different.
So the advice to women is to literally go to your parties and go to these festivals and make sure you get your face clicked and hope that it will come in a newspaper. That could be your big break. That could be it.
You never know what's coming your way. Just get seen and
Yeah,
never be in a dull situation ever. Even if things are bogging you down, always take this
yeah,
effort to just get ready and look good and just go out. You never know what's waiting outside. That has happened to my life because
yeah.
it's all about. I always felt good inside. I was a happy soul inside. So I
Oh,
think
lovely.
attracted
Lovely.
towards me. Everything was attracted towards me, and I
Oh, I
really
can feel it. I can feel it. So listen, this movie it seemed to be based on Vijay Mallya's life, in terms of the calendar girls, the Kingfisher calendar. So
right.
you were one of five leads, right? Is it Paloma Ghosh, if I sent it, if I said it, a Bengali character? And oh, I said it wrong. Oh dear. So what was it like? So it's about women, if I'm not wrong, it's about women knowing that they're good looking, but also using it, but also being exploited as well. There seemed to be a combination of things, match, fixing. So I think that was the great thing about the movie. But do you feel that, do you feel that people reacted to you differently after doing the movie?
Oh yes. Yes, there was a
Well,
time I was very new and I never faced the moving camera ever because for me everything was really challenging because the first day I went to the set, my first scene was to cry. Somebody's throwing
yeah.
me and I'm crying, and that was my first scene, first time facing the camera. So I think the criticism was a lot about this movie, and that
Mm,
I was a different lookout. It was like a biggest break in my life, and I felt
mm,
I some seventh heaven, and I felt that okay, now everything is changing. Now this is something big which I have done. I
Yeah.
felt like this is something. It's not so easy because a girl coming from Calcutta and getting a film in Bollywood without a godfather is very difficult.
Very, yeah.
You've done it. Now you can,
Tick that box. But
feel,
no, but you know
so
what? A lot of people think it's really easy for a woman or anybody for that matter to just go in the movies. You just need to kind of look pretty, and you get paid a lot of money. Is it that easy to be an actress? Actually, I mean, is it an easy life?
not at all. Not at all. The most hardest job I've chosen for myself. I think if now I was playing for Eastern Railways, it would have been at least one way of hard work. This is a
Yeah.
multiple realities coming towards you. Too many things you need to work on. It's not easy at all,
Mm.
and it's a lot of pressure. You have to do so many things at a time. You have to look good. You have to always be on your toes.
Yeah.
And there's an impression that things you should know, what you can say, what you can't say. There's always you have to understand a lot of things which you cannot. You have to be a diplomatic soul. Firstly, you cannot just
Yeah.
keep on. You have to have a control on everything, and you have to be politically correct all the time, and
God.
you can just be all over the place in a industry like this. You have to
Yeah.
be. Things are going wrong for you. You have to keep a happy face. It's a lot of drama here. It's a lot of drama.
But
So
also, is it very difficult? Because I'll tell you, what's a normal day like? I mean, can you, if you feel like having a pizza or a burger, could you just go out and have it, or knock a few drinks back? I mean, how disciplined do you need to be?
sorry,
Is
I
it? Oh, it's
also
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So how disciplined do you need to be? So I'll say again, because I think you may have missed it. If you like, I always crave a pizza or vegetarian burger or a drink. Is it the same for you? Can you do the same?
I do a lot. You have no idea how much I eat. Firstly, I tell you this. I have never starved myself, my stomach, or my soul ever. Anything I love doing, I do. I think that's very important for life. It's a myth who says that you need to starve to have a good body or to be an actor. You can eat everything, but yeah, a little bit of discipline is needed. You need to walk it out. As simple as
Yeah.
that.
So basically, expend the energy, expend the calories. That's all, right?
Yeah, you have to shade the calories out. There's no other way. And you cannot be eating biryani every day. That's what I'm trying to tell.
Yeah.
That you cannot be eating burger every day. But you can
Yeah.
eat how systematically you're doing this.
Right.
You can
Okay. So,
you can do a lot of things. You can have a glass of wine. You can do whatever you want. But it can't be regular, because anything which is not good for your body, if it becomes regular, it shows on your face. So
yeah.
that
No. Yeah, because there do seem to be a lot of pressure, in the industry. So now, you know what? I don't know what's happened, lately, but everybody seems to be on social media. All the issues seem to be coming out, the pressures of being an actress. I mean, for example, even Priyanka Chopra coming out and, reading about her and the pressure of looking, looking perfect, having the right skin color. And it's amazing, the more famous she's got lighter. I mean, do you find that, have you faced this in the industry where everything needs to be perfect, that the skin color needs to be correct? Have you faced this? I mean, do certain directors favor things like this, that the perfection that they have in their mind?
I haven't faced anything as sort of my color or anything, because I got a lot of support initially, because maybe I never had that kind of tantrums or maybe attitude towards anybody. I was a very chirpy, and people love talking to me because I was very grounded. I never had that kind of a
Any
body
complex or anything? Yeah, body images
people would always
issues.
not big or or a friendly person would just sit and talk to me, and I have always got that kind of vibe from everybody. But having said that, there is a lot of competition around. Yeah, you will be criticized in everything, how you talk, or how what's your your body complexion,
That's
your
crazy.
if you're coming from a small town, everybody is gonna make you realize in a indirect way that
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
fit. But that shouldn't be your
yeah,
lookout. You have
yeah,
to do that, and that's the smartest thing to do. If
No,
some
I like that.
if
Yeah,
somebody,
that's really.
or maybe you have an accent or you have anything, because initially when I was here, I was a Bengali, so I had an accent. I was learning Hindi that time.
So do I. I have an issue.
But you have a good accent. I wish I have this accent, because if then I
Oh
would
my
have.
God.
But see, all of these girls, 5 girls had 5 different accents, because
Yeah,
one Gujarat who speaks in a very Gujarati way, and the Hindi, the English, everything comes out in Gujarati way.
yeah.
Me, I initially, long time back, when I would speak Hindi, that's the time when the few pronunciations like pa and all this, there are few words which would come in a very Bengali way. So at the time of my workshops and all these things, the actors who are with me would criticize.
God. No,
Ones who
so
feel very funny. Not the main heads, like not the director or the producer or the teacher or the grooming expert or the choreographer telling you anything, but it's always your contemporaries who would like to pull you down. So you need
so
to
this
be
is it.
prepared for that. So how easily can you change that? It's how hard. I have
Yeah.
done so much life. I've done games, and then I've done sports, and then I started posing, and then I started coming into an acting field
You've
where
done a lot.
so how it would be so difficult to learn Hindi and get it
Yeah.
done. I
See,
took it.
yeah, I like it. I like that attitude because I've seen you. I listened to your TED talk and I love the message, to get out your comfort zone. And that's exactly what you've done. And you've just nailed it, haven't you?
I am blushing because you are praising me so much. But yeah, um, yes, I couldn't be in my comfort zone ever. I think God haven't chosen any comfort zone for me till now. I'm never comfortable on my comfort zone. It's something when I'm even in the morning I wake up, if something is very hard, or maybe even I clean my house, which I don't need to do. Which I can always have somebody around, but now that the virus is around, so I'm not getting anybody at home, and I'm
Yeah.
doing my. I was never at my comfort zone because I
No,
couldn't.
good.
God hasn't chosen that comfort.
Oh, well, you know what? You know why? Because you're always looking for a challenge. This is what I see. This is the vibe that I'm getting, right?
I'm, very,
Anything too easy wouldn't be nice for you.
I'm telling you,
Well,
I'm telling you the real story. I'm very competitive
that well, as you should be. Why not? Put it out there. You do your work.
in a very
You achieve.
in a very good way, not harming anybody. I'm my own
Yeah.
competition. If I see something good, if somebody's singing good, I start singing that song. Whereas I know my voice won't suffice to, but I do that. Oh
No,
God.
fair enough. But listen, after the Calendar Girl, so that was in Hindi, but then you went over to do Bengali, a
Right.
Bengali movie. Is it Meher Ali? Have I said it right?
Yes, Meher.
Right. So, so tell me, the psychological thriller, is it? This is what I'm thinking. So, what was the difference? Was there a difference between doing Calendar Girls and then doing a Bengali movie?
Oh, this two fields, Tollywood and Bollywood, is like massively different.
Yeah,
Bollywood makes you a star, like makes you feel like a star. And even the game is much higher because
yeah,
uh, everything feels very rewarding in Bollywood. I'm not saying anything bad about Tollywood, but I'm trying to say this: it's very lot of hard work. It's a lot of
yeah,
different way of filming there. It's a very
yeah.
different filming, and it's very planned. I feel
Yeah.
Tollywood.
How did that come around though? How did that come to you? Were you applying for it or did it just come your way?
Meher Ali.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a call from the hero. He was a producer, so he called me. I think Hiran called me one day as a for a cup of coffee. I said, "Yes, please.
Oh
How are
my God.
you?"
I've decided I need to hang around with you. That's what I need to.
I would love to hang around. But you tell me, you're staying where at the moment?
I'm in Gurgaon. So I moved to Gurgaon 10 years ago after being born and brought up in London, studied there, worked there. And I was on radio there as well. And then I was on radio here and I left it. And now I do interviews because I love getting to know people. I love talking to
I
people.
would love to use you execute it so well. You have that.
Oh,
Yes, you doing it really well.
no, thank you so much. But you know what? Nothing on the stage like you, I'm telling you, because I did watch your movies actually. I tell you something, there's something about you, your face cut, your everything that is just perfect for the camera. In fact, you remind me of a family member. Now, Anu, if you are listening in, I'm telling you, this girl looks like you because you've got this gorgeous cut. And I've always said to this lady, I think a few people on here will probably know her. And I've always said that face cut, oh my God, brilliant for the camera. I'm telling you, that's all you need to do. The camera. I need your number as well, I'm telling you. So, you know that director or that actor, if they ever call up, I can do Dadi Saas roles. That's what
Oh, no, you are so pretty. You have no idea. I think you are yourself because you first look, you are
oh,
gorgeous.
no.
See it, right?
Way beyond.
I
Way
love it.
beyond.
Oh, no, I completely disagree with you. And of course, yeah, you can always try for movies. There's no age, there's no time for anything. You can just try for movies. Why not? But because I have your number, if you want, if I get anything, I might just forward it to you. Who knows?
Ooh, I love this date. I love this date. It's going somewhere.
That's what I'm seeing. I can see what I'm seeing. So I think you can easily get it off.
Oh, lovely. Oh, look, there's so many people that are loving you too. Like Soraya, she's saying you're amazing. There are lots of people just coming in, and it's a shame. If you kind of message it again, I can say hello to you. But there were so many people coming in, and I wanted to say, you know what, Shotarupa, take it away because these guys obviously want to talk to you. Have you got any people that you want to say hello to? Anyone who's messaged in that you want to say hello?
No, I think some of my the followers from my page, I don't know if they've got notified or not, but then this is two fan pages.
Tony, Raj, Soraya, or age is just oh, thank you. Age is just a number. Oh my God. Oh, look, there's the
people who've joined it. I don't know if people are lazing around at 6 p.m. or not, but then if you are here, and I think the moment, one thing, I'm going to share this chat. I think that's a way my followers could see this chat, and I think some of them are not online at the moment, but if they will post this chat, but I'm going to share it. I think it will be more visible.
Do you know, I don't touch my phone that much when I'm doing an interview because I am rubbish. I could do anything. Anything that could go wrong will go wrong. My phone will drop. It has happened. You know, or the light will go, or my mum will call. So, you know, and I have to pick up my mum's call. That's one call I dare not pick up. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. Anything could happen. But listen, you know, the situation has occurred where we're in a pandemic now, and it's given a lot of people time to think. So the people that I've talked to, you know, that they're trying different things. So what are the new things that you've seen, that you've developed, or you've seen about yourself that, oh, you know, I'm good at this? You know, maybe I'll push acting aside and maybe this is something that I'll do. Has anything actually developed while you've been in this situation?
Oh my God, I'm inventing myself. I've just gone deep inside me to understand what all I like. I like so many things. I'm cooking like a rock star, like a
wow.
Like I'm cooking really well. I don't know if nobody's there to taste it, but I know how it is. It's just going really well with me in terms of cooking. I've just realized that I love to sing and listen to music. I'm very attached to music, and also I'm learned some you know, instrumental skills on DJing, like you know some some understanding on that on the you know. I just got a DJ friend who has actually sent me an app who said that just it's a virtual DJ device. You just first learn there and first understand the beats. And
you know what? Forget the beats. You're talking to an ex-RJ, so I could give you some tips as well. We can just make some music together.
Suddenly my mood gets better. The moment, of course we can do this. We can do a lot of things. And you know, the moment that I set up with my home theater and everything, and I put on some music, just a music. It's just not any song, and then slowly working on mixing it. So easy, like. You just have to mix one music with the other, and you need to know the bits. If it's going on at 8 or 32, so you select something which is 32 and just mix it, and that's exactly what I've learned, and I'm slowly learning that, and that is giving me a lot of energy. And
so I've got a funny feeling that next time I get out, when this is all over, you know, Shotarupa, DJ Shotarupa, I bet you, you know, I'd probably go to a club. Or Shotarupa's recipes online.
So I'll keep the name as DJ Pine.
BJ Pyne. I like that. That's got a ring to it,
See,
actually.
I'm yeah,
Oh,
I just thought, you know why? Because Shatrupa was a tongue twister for a lot of people in Bombay. Simple people can't pronounce.
oh, look, you've
I'm getting
frozen up.
so
Hang
many
on a
calls
second.
today. I don't know why. I'm just getting so many calls, which is okay. Have
Tell them,
yours like
tell
whenever
them
you
to come to Annie D Conversations. Tell them
know.
to tune in, for goodness sake. It's easier.
Oh yeah, nobody knows. I think I've just posted it. I didn't call it to them and say that you should catch me live, which I didn't do. Hi Gotham, lots of love to you.
Oh, hey, oh, look, he's changed your name completely. Forget Shatrupa. I think he's having difficulty with Pine as well.
Oh yes, I've. There were times when I went for some events too, you know, for ribbon cuttings and all after my film, and there were terrible pronunciations coming my way on my name, and they would call me different terrible names. Like nobody has any understanding what Shatrupa is and how it's been pronounced at. So they would call me anything. So I clearly understood that this name, they love the name, but they don't know how to pronounce it.
Pronounce it.
Yeah, they love it.
Have I said it? Have I said it properly?
Oh yes, you are perfect in everything.
Oh, thank you.
You nailed it today. Your total homework you've done. I can see. So that's making you a
Oh, oh, look.
professionalist.
No, I've just said a few words of Bengali that I know from my bachpan. That's all. That's
I,
all.
I can teach you a lot of words, sentences, and anytime you need any help to send it to anybody, just call away. Just call me and
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
nameless.
fantastic. So listen, the amount of phone calls that you've got, do you get disturbed like this on a normal date? You know, when you're one-to-one in a restaurant, do you get 10,000 phone calls? This is what I want to know.
Oh man, I don't know. Yes, I do get a lot of calls, and
That's not good, is it?
I, I don't pick up a lot of calls. My friends know it very well that I won't pick up a lot of. I love them, but I would not pick up a call if I don't feel like talking, and they know it. I'm quite moody. I need to be like we today. I was scheduled that I'm going to talk to you, and it's my date with you.
Yeah.
So if this is the time when anybody calls, it won't be entertaining. And
Oh,
trust me, the two people who are calling me at the moment, two of them are calling me continuously. They are the ones I actually informed that I'm going to go for a live at 6 yesterday. In fact, I was with them. They are the ones who actually forgot about it, and they are the ones who are actually calling me. So this is what is very funny.
right. So listen, what is an ideal date like for you? You know, so if I had to be perfect for you, what would I need to do?
Oh God. So I think a good view, nothing much. You don't spend much on on, on food because I'm gonna have only one starter because I can't eat myself a starter and I don't want to have everything because I want to just enjoy one food and maybe
Yeah.
a good champagne
Oh,
and
I see.
yeah, a good just a good place to sit. I'm telling you that works like magic and a good maybe a beautiful destination where we're just
Uh-huh.
sitting chatting and good conversation is what is beautiful and somebody who is non-judgmental firstly
Yeah. Mm.
and you can be yourself somebody who doesn't you don't have to necessarily adore me all the time.
Yeah.
I don't need that kind of um, you know the love shouldn't come on the first day. The love should slowly grow and I love that.
Okay.
I don't want to be looking for too much of love. It has to be
Okay.
so silent that
Silent love. It's a gradual increase to enjoy
that's
the journey.
very good, I feel.
Yeah. So what's a deal breaker for you then?
um,
Apart from too much love on the first date.
I think not. I think if the person is not loyal, it can break my heart.
No. Mm. So
So
this
people
is it.
to me knows what loyalty means to me. So that's all. A little bit of
Oh,
honesty.
that's
You can't be honest all the time. I can't be
yeah.
like asking for it. Like you have to be super honest. Like everything you do, you need to tell me. No, that never happens because
Mm.
someone will lie, and I still can deal with it. If you're
Mm.
dishonest at certain points in the story, but if you're not loyal, then I
Mm.
got it.
Yeah, so this is it. They couldn't convince you after that. So,
No, that
listen.
to me. I couldn't give you enough love that you
Yeah,
still hover around.
yeah. So
So
this is it. So listen about lies. Now, if the guy is wearing something really awful that is almost embarrassing, or he smells as if he's done like a 6K run, would you tell him?
okay, I'll,
Yes or no? There's only one answer. Huh?
uh, on, on the first date, he's smelling like something which is
An athlete, an athlete.
so I'll not insult him. I'll not insult him. Maybe he's a great person who doesn't take care of the smell, but he's got
But
enough rawness of the sweat. So I tell him that just that you're a beautiful person, you're an amazing person, but
but
you should wear a perfume.
would there be a second date? That's all I want to know.
No,
Oh, see, no, this is it. Oh, dear.
on a very good note. I'll be very, very mildly um, good to him. I will never insult him because I don't have that habit of telling somebody, listen, you're
Yeah.
smelling atrocious, just leave. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I'm not me, but I'm going to tell him that you need, why don't you should, I think, you should try some perfumes. It is good.
Positive feedback.
Please try a perfume. And this one, there are certain perfumes for men which I really like. Why don't you buy it and wear it?
Oh,
So,
good. I love it. Positive feedback. Recommendations.
again, I'm getting a call.
Oh, dear. It's okay. What are their names? Give me their names. Give me their names. I'm going to give them a shout out. Who is it?
Uh, both of them are guys who have taken me out for dates.
Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, so obviously they
Oh
passed
no,
the smell
like
test.
10 years friends. But
Oh, I
they're guys
see.
and they get
Okay, fine.
the time to go out, and I'm not going to go out today. So, for any coffee, because I'm having coffee, I don't know. Because maybe it's a pandemic that's taking over now. People are so
Yeah,
bored and they just and it's not about going out with anybody, it's just having a right conversation and getting that energy, that
yeah,
vibe that from a person who
yeah.
can give it. And
No,
it's
no,
really really
right.
so yeah.
So here's a shout out to both the boys that are calling Shotarupa right now. Cut it out. This is my date, okay? You so sort yourself out, okay? Or tune in here.
I'll tell you why they're calling me. Firstly, one of them is near my house, okay,
Okay.
has wala, and he doesn't want to just go before meeting me or maybe something like that. And one friend wants to give me some green teas which he has got it from somewhere,
Yeah.
and he just wants to give it to me, and he's just calling. So, but I clearly told him that I'm going to meet and take the green tea today, but I don't know why he's calling. So,
Well, all I know that people who want to marry you. So Domale Mayur wants to marry you. Soraya, I love you too. That's lovely. That's really nice. I can share my love right now. So
oh,
you're getting a lot of propositions here.
somebody wants to marry me. Where are we now?
It's like, you've passed. You've passed. I know it's my date, so you can marry her later.
This is somebody proposing to you, and somebody's proposing marriage to me. What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, Surforza. Is it Surfora? I don't even know whether it's a real name or I don't even know what it is. But anyway, I tell you something. So always before we end off, right? So if you had to, well, sorry, what was that?
Dad, let's not end it so soon. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, but these guys, they keep on calling you. They're dying for your attention. Oh, look, Raj is saying, from Gujarat, he's sending you his love. I can't compete with these people. And
What is
I'll be,
what
so
at what age did you start enjoying coffee? How am I supposed to answer that? When I was really, really young, I started enjoying coffee. Syria.
oh, look. And Imsha, love from Bangalore. How lovely. Abhishek, you were on as well. So hi to you too. Some lovely faces there. Oh, I love hearts. Oh God, you know what? I think I'm just very traditional here. I like love hearts. Yeah, by the way, that's a message for all of you. I love hearts. Okay. Just a hint. Oh dear. But listen, if you had to reflect how you're feeling right now, what would the hashtag be? So it'd be hashtag and what feeling right now?
Hashtag blushing.
Oh, see, isn't that lovely and girly?
Blushing all over this conversation. I don't know. The moment I've got, I think it's your vibration, and uh, you just, I think you're just very happy to talk to somebody
Yeah.
um, who
Well,
gives
look
the,
at my date.
huh?
Look at my date. How can I not be happy?
But you see,
Oh,
yeah, that is something which is actually, falling in place, I feel.
oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I think that it's very very rewarding when there's the same vibe coming together, and it's just a little bit of laughter and just
Oh,
understand.
this is the way I roll. As anyone who knows me, I'm always laughing and joking. But I do have serious conversations, but
Yeah,
at the end I'll have to laugh, or I'll slip in a joke and I'll have to laugh because
yeah.
it's this energy that I just have. That prominent thing is to laugh. I can't help it. And my mum always used to say to me, Annie, life is more than ha ha he he, and I couldn't help. So
But yeah, man, but I have always tried because of my field of acting. It's not you can't take your you know. You can't just laugh with your mouth open all the time. You have to have a gate, and always pretend that everything is very controlled and you are a control freak. I have not all, because I love laughing with my mouth open, and if my tooths are coming out, which is okay. I can't. You have a good set of tooth, but I have a canine. You can just make you feel like Bollywood, but I just
So, so if control is what it's about, then I have failed miserably in Bollywood. I have failed.
I failed better than you. I failed. Anytime,
Oh,
suppose I'm excited with you at the moment on the chat, I will not keep it to myself. I'll just put it out to you that, oh my God, I'm so happy. Take it. So yeah, this is what
I'm
happens.
taking it. I'm taking it. I'm grabbing it.
I can't. My mom and dad has been like that. If I come home, they just keep jumping around, and I can say, "What's going on?" My dad is jumping. My mother is cooking. You want this? I said, "Just ate. You cannot give me another bunch of food." Like, no, no, eat this, eat this. So I have got that genes.
Mm.
We can't to ourselves. We can't be controlled. But yeah, if I'm angry and I'm upset, or maybe something has hurt me, you will see a different person in me. That
Oh, look, even that sounds exciting, Shotarupa. So people take note.
that is a different side. I have that attitude coming in, or maybe a different. The fact that I'm Satarupa, I have 100 different characters, 100 different beauties, a name named after Durga, Ma Durga, who has 100 different avatars. I
Oh
think I
wow.
somehow 50 to 60 different avatars in me, because very
Oh,
moody,
oh.
sometimes
This is
very disciplined, sometimes gets angry very
so.
quickly.
Don't worry about it. So that means 10 dates to see 10 different people. Well, let me just imagine 10 different conversations. How exciting.
So if somebody's giving me a wrong vibe, I'll give it back to you.
Yeah,
I'm
good
like that.
for you. There's a bit
And
of Kangana coming out there.
so if you're respecting me, I'll match your levels all the time. I'll match your level. If you're respecting me, I'll respect you. If you disrespect me, I'll match that level of disrespect for you.
See,
I
this is the athlete. This is the athlete coming out to you. That it's in the genes. I see it. I tell you, but Shotaro, you've been fantastic. You've been an absolutely dream date. And I have to say, I've really enjoyed this evening, and I hope it's been the same for you.
Of course, it was. It was lovely. I loved your questions. I am so happy I could open up. And some of the viewers, I think they'll watch it when I post it on my page. Once they come, they start commenting, and I'll clearly know that some of them didn't know about my athlete background, and also a lot of
Yeah.
things about me. And today, the fact that I spoke about it, it's gonna be good for the audience and also people who wants to know
Well,
about.
well, you see, this is it. See, no, when I do my interviews, I like to get to know the real person. right? The real personality. So if you'll notice, it's less about the movie. I'll mention it, but it's more about you because that's my interest. So you know what?
Annie, you should do a lot more of this. I'm not just because I'm not saying this for saying it, but I think you can hold on conversations and you know how to blend in conversation. It doesn't feel like an interview. It feels like a complete series of a conversation going on with you. And I think you should take it ahead and you should be on a TV or a channel somewhere where you can sit and do this.
Oh, I'd love to. I'd love to. So, any directors out there, you know what? Call Shotarupa's number because obviously that's a lucky one. So,
Oh, yeah. Do call me if you need Annie's phone number. Offer her a show. She can host something like this where she can talk to people in real life and a real talk. Then I think
oh,
she would be good at it. I'm sure.
oh, you're the perfect date, I have to say. You know what? Fantastic stuff. Lots of people are messaging you. And to be honest, I'm going to have to let you go because I do like to share my love. And these people are going to get frustrated at the fact that you're not picking up your phone. So I'm going to have to give you back to your
Yeah.
lot. But you've been an absolute dream. And listeners, all the viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to hear more, see more, get onto my website, annied.in. It's all there. And so will Shotarupa be soon. So Shotarupa, thank you once again. Absolute pleasure.
It was mine.
Absolute pleasure.
The pleasure was mine. And take care, Annie. It was lovely talking to you. And yes.
Absolutely. So take care and good luck. I'd love to see what you do in the future.
And I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. I hope something great comes in, and then we're gonna chat on that. Fingers crossed.
Absolutely, absolutely. You give me a call because we're going to get the scoop right here. And we're going to talk about it, and let's do this.
Oh, yes.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.